What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're on our third modification on my B8S4. Something a little bigger, something for more for a cosmetic look. Let's go ahead and unbox this. What's in this box? Big. Get this tape off and figure out what it is, but I think I know what it is though. It has something to do with this. Well, we don't know, we just have to get it off to make sure. So I got it off the plastic bubble wrap package, and we got ourselves a front grille. So this is going to replace this crummy old thing. All right, let's see if we can take this thing apart. Okay, to get the front bumper off is pretty much simple. Gotta get this cover off right here, loosen the screws on the bottom of the bumper, and obviously on the sides over here. There's also a bolt that's all the way inside this area, so it's all the way back there, so you can get it with or without the wheel. I'm gonna try and get it with the wheel on, and if I don't have enough space, I'll take the front wheel off. So once you get the Torx out, this is supposed to be one down here. Let me show it to you. So there's gonna be one up here, and let's see, one down there. So once you get those off, you could just simply slide it over a bit. And then once you're done, I don't know if you can see it, but there's gonna be a 10 millimeter all the way back there. So that little 10 millimeter bolt, you're gonna get rid of that out. And once you do that on both sides, take the, once you get rid of those on both sides, you're pretty much clear on the side, on both fenders. And all that's left is the bottom of the car, and obviously on the top of the fender. So we finally got the front bumper off, and I had to take my time because there's a lot of like bolts and stuff that seems confusing, but it's really not. Once you get this off, and obviously like the other stuff, the other bolts from the side and under the car, you pretty much pry it out and wiggle. The only thing left is literally holding it. There's gonna be two bolts that's gonna be right here. There's gonna be one right here. There's gonna be one right here. Once you take that off, everything falls off. And then the only thing literally that's connected to it is just this, it's a garage door opener sensor, or module I should say. And we have to figure something out how to relocate this, because the bolt, the inserts for it to hold it, I get to realize it's not on the new one. So we're gonna figure it out. I looked it up, and some people, they disconnect it because to them they don't need it, and others they figure another way. So I'm gonna figure another way, but let's go ahead and get this grill off. So to get this grill off, it's gonna be a couple Torx, like here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just a handful. All right, to get this off, actually, I guess we have to get all the Torx out. So once you get the lower half off, pretty much release these tabs on the bottom here, and basically wiggle your way out as once you finish the top. And once you're done, it should all come out as one piece. And voila. Voila, we get the grill out. So now we're gonna put the mesh grill back in, and we're gonna pretty much do this in reverse. So pretty much self-explanatory. Get everything lined up in each areas and each corners and edges. We're gonna secure the bottom all the way across to the side and go up, and then we're gonna bolt everything back on together, and then we move on to the next one. Now we put everything back together, all the bolts are intact, everything looks clean, everything looks right. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. And so far it looks great. It's well flushed. Looks really good. Like it looks like it's part of the car, and that's what I like. And so one thing is, you're supposed to have a little bag will have extra stuff in it, and with one of those stuff is gonna be this little cover. This is actually if you have front sensors on your car. I don't, so these are just covers. I'm gonna go ahead and put these suckers together so it looks clean. Once you place them in, make sure they're secure on both sides, and it should look like this on the other side, as almost non-existent. Awesome. So the next step was to put the crash bar cover back on, so it will mesh next against the crash bar itself. Problem is, they said that it won't fit and it won't secure, and they're right, because I even tried to fiddle with it around and it'll fall apart. So I said screw it. Well, that's why I went ahead and got this. So I got it in gloss black just to make sure it matches. And so I'm gonna pretty much spray from like right here all the way across, just to make sure eliminate any chance of you seeing the crash bar itself. So I'm gonna prep this up, spray it, and then we're gonna put the sucker back together. All right, so we did a quick prep up. Don't have to be perfect, just cover all the important things like the headlights, your radiator and your condenser and all that, and basically just have it to the target area. Like I said, I just want it from here to here. That's where it's going to be exposed the most. So once we take care of that area, it's going to be gloss black. It's going to look perfect. And we're done. So it's a quick spray, no biggie. Like I said, I do my best to make sure it's gloss black. When it's gloss black, it'll match perfectly well with the grill. Now we're just gonna let it dry for a bit. So it's finally dry, finally ready. In the meantime, I went ahead and find a location for the garage door opener module. I can't reuse the bracket. Can't reuse a bracket. It's too big. There's nowhere to put it, so I decided to take it apart and then zip tie the module. I don't know if you can see it. And then zip tie the module right against this plastic, so it'll stay where it needs to be. So it's nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's out of the way. You know, that's it. So now we figure that out, we're gonna go ahead and put the grill back together. So once you put the front bumper back on, make sure everything is secure and aligned. Make sure everything is fits in like perfectly. I had to make sure, take my time and make sure there's no gap in between the headlight and the front bumper on both sides. And also make sure everything is perfect with the lines. There's no like huge gap between them. You want to make sure the sucker looks as good as before you touched it. And once we're done, then we can go ahead and put secure the bottom with the bolts, and then we go back up top, secure everything up top, and after that reconnect the fog lights and just double check everything. Nice and flush. Now the car looks way better. I definitely like how it looks. Ooh. And with that also when the fact that we painted the crash bar with gloss black, you barely can notice it. I'm very happy with this. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much how it looks, and it looks amazing. Like, I'm very happy with the results. It looks awesome, all black and everything. I love it. And on that note, if you enjoy this content, if you enjoy videos like these, please subscribe, like my videos, leave comments if you want, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.